There was love in the air. Deceive Dave. Love in the air. We we congregated in the home of the babysitting, which is our
Mm-hmm.
sister's house. You dropped off your youngin. I dropped
Mm-hmm.
off my youngin. And then we
Yeah.
went about our Valentine's Day plans and everything that we had for our spouses. Now, last week, I tried to call you out on your bullshit.
Uh-huh.
My volume, for some reason, just went through the roof. I
It
tried.
did. I don't know why, but it did.
My and now it
Fucking
just
screaming
and then
at
it
me,
dropped
dude.
into the fucking basement. I don't know what's going on here, but that's okay. But the question that I have for you, my good friend, is that
Mhm.
you set me up last week. I still don't
No.
believe. It's been a week. I still
Yeah.
don't believe for 1 second that you thought about
Okay.
Capital Grill in that moment. I know you thought about it beforehand. You set up the segment. You
Mm.
had a nice little reveal at the end. Capital
Mm-hmm.
Grill, right? You did the whole thing. Led us all to believe it was all just top of your head. You're just so witty. That's what it really comes down to. That wit of yours.
Mm-hmm.
But don't hold out on me, brother. How was the Capitol Grill, man? Uh
It was good. My
oh.
only problem with it was, it just went really fast. Like their service was too good, and I say that like deliberately. I know it was good on purpose, and they kind of rushed us out of there. Like, and I just kind of didn't like it, and
Oh.
we spend so much. For me, we spent a lot of money on that shit,
Uh huh.
and we were in and out of there in 30 minutes. I didn't like that. Like that. It was just like we didn't have a moment to like take it in and enjoy it. Like we fucking got the apps, the water. It was nice. I was like, oh, this is cool. The surface is nice. So we're talking. We're trying to talk a little bit, and next thing you know, boom, the soups and salad was there. So we eating it. It's good. I look up, and the lady's like, "You want me to take your plates?" I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "Oh yeah, the dinner's coming." And I'm like, "The fuck?" Like, okay. Like, and we didn't even like. I feel like we didn't even get a fucking chance to talk. So other than that, the food was amazing,
No.
but it just like the
But why
experience.
didn't you slow them down? Be like, yo, relax. It's like,
I don't know. It was just kind of one of those things. Like it was just happening so fast. Like I didn't even fucking think about it. Literally until we got in the car, I'm like, why do I feel like that shit was so quick? And I looked at the time, and it was literally like our report, our reservations was at 4, and I looked at the time. It was fucking 4:30. We were in the car, so I'm like, oh, that's
no good.
depressing. Yeah, no, I don't like that. But I mean, whatever. It is what it is. The food was excellent, though. Really good. Top shelf.
All right. I have a follow up question. Was it just the Capitol Grill? Did you guys end up going anywhere else, or?
Well, we did some stuff before we went there. We
Okay.
went because we haven't really done much in a while, so I took it as an opportunity to go take her to like get an outfit or something. So we went to a
Noise.
couple stores, and she found this nice little casual but nice dress. So she got that, and then we grabbed a couple other things. Then we were gonna go back to their house and just get ready, but like all of our shit was kind of like at the house, so we just drove back home and took some like fucking a shower without an infant yelling at us,
Oh.
and then was able to like just be adults, and then we drove back up, and that was it. It wasn't too crazy. I was really expecting a lot of the time. Like I wasn't expecting to get back to their house till like 6.
Oh.
So
Okay.
that's why we weren't really like planning to do anything crazy. We wanted to spend the time in the restaurant, so that's why it kind of bummed me out.
Oh. Okay. Alrighty.
Yeah,
Okay.
but all in all, it is what it is. It was a good time.
Love
Any
was
break
in
is a
the
good break, so I'll fucking take it.
air. Any break is a good break, except a leg break. Those are bad.
Well, I mean,
If
if we're going there, there's kind of a bunch of other breaks too. That
smoke break's good, lunch break good. Oh,
smoke breaks fucking crazy.
shoulder break bad. We can separate. We can separate. So for May, we dropped off the knucklehead and went about our business. Drove to a hotel for check-in. Got all gossied up. Went to the local comeria. Had ourselves a little din din. I of course went the Cuban sandwich. Of course, plenty of meat with a pickle. Hey yo. And
Oh
and
yeah,
then yeah, that's well. If you can't start off your day with as much meat as possible, what are you doing to yourself, right? You're just not living. So
absolutely.
so as I
No.
said last time, we were doing Bingo Loco. Now we had never done Bingo Loco before. We had barely ever even heard of Bingo Loco. Just like a really cool atmosphere, and then get to play bingo, whatever the fuck, right? When I was telling people that we were going to Bingo Loco, they were like, "Bingo?" I'm like, "Dude, you don't know who I married. Shut the fuck up." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this person is like, she couldn't be more fucking psyched about bingo. You're sitting here going, "Really, bingo?"
Hmm.
So we get to of course, Steph comes up with the idea before we get inside. Holy shit, is this a cash bar situation? We didn't pull any money out. Uh, it turns out they do take card, but these tickets, first of all, to Bingo Loco, they're only $35, which is not really a lot considering what's about to go down. Now, all,
Right.
all we really knew is that we were gonna get some drinks, we're gonna play some
Well,
bingo,
maybe
we're gonna hear.
they sell stuff in there to make the difference.
Well, no, they listen. The stuff they sold was an arm and a leg. They made their money back.
I
But
understood.
yeah, so it looked like first of all, it is a nightclub where they held it. It was a nightclub, and then it the system, the sound system, everything is bumping. It sounds like a party. Like you feel like you're in the place to be. You forget that it's fucking bingo, right? So
Hmm.
we're doing the thing, right? Where we're getting drinks and we're chilling and we're bugging out. As you said before, I'm not much of a nitpicker, but if I had to complain about anything, these were pull-out chairs, like foldable plastic chairs and regular
Yeah.
tables,
Yuck.
and
Yeah.
they're so tightly packed. There's no room for a man of my figure to really.
Of course.
Yeah, well, I'm more than the average man in all ways. In all ways, and there's not really a whole lot of space to be moving around, which kind of bummed her out because she saw we saw the videos leading up to it. There was a lot of dancing in the aisles and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
There's none of that here because there's no fucking aisles. It's tables and chairs and people trying to be really polite to each other in the beginning, knowing full well that 3 drinks deep, we're gonna have to throw hands at some point because we just keep bumping chairs. And so, other than that, kind of ridiculous. The bingo is different. It's not bingo. It's numbered 1 through 9, then a row of 10 through 19, and it goes all the way to about 90. It gives you about 9 rows, and each card is numerated differently, but every number is on the entire card. So whatever number they call, you're going to have the number. You just need to exit off and then keep track. And you have to. They play 2 games each card. The first game is you just need to get one line across, 5 numbers horizontally. After they win the first game, they play the card again. They'll continue where they left off, right? So what if you were this close to like one line, don't worry about it. The next game's going to be 2 lines. So if you get that one number you were missing, that's cool. X that out, and then keep going for the next line. It's actually a really cool concept, and it's not church style where they go B2 and then it takes 8 years to get to the next number. This motherfucker shouts them shits out. He's like, all right, 11, 11, 11. Number 11, 1, 1, 11. Okay, next number is 20, and he's just going. So if you're not paying attention, motherfucker, you missed it. But of course, because the more I'm
Hmm.
drinking, the more hyper focused I get. So I'm like, I'm not even listening to Steph at one point. I'm in the zone. I'm just Xing shit out. Whatever the fucking case. They played. There's 2 games per card. We play 6 games, but it doesn't feel like it because it's in between a bunch of other things that they're doing. They're introducing old school music, new school music. They're going back and forth. It's a whole entertaining event, right? Now here's where things get a little weird. So when you win bingo, what happens is they have a stage. It's elevated, so everybody in the room can see you, and it's a big room with a lot of fucking people in it. We're talking couple of hundred, easily a couple hundred people, right? In this nightclub. It's got 2 tiers. So it's one level and then a level above with a balcony where everyone's sitting at and they can see you too. So it's a big house. And when you win bingo, what they want you to do is as soon as you have bingo, you yell out that you have bingo, and they tell you to come on the stage, and you go onto the stage. Now, at the end of each game, there is a prize. The problem is bingo local rules. We don't just give you prizes. You have to earn those prizes by doing a bingo loco challenge. And so
Oh god.
it gets pretty raunchy in this motherfucking place. So like the first game that they played, it was like, oh, it was a karaoke machine or some shit. And they were like, well, we don't just give gifts, you have to earn gifts. So the guy had to chug a whole beer can or whatever or some shit. But so they told him he had to chug a beer. He chugged the whole beer the way that you would think, right? Pop the top, kick it back as fast as you can. They said, all right, good job. You won the karaoke machine. So he gives him the karaoke machine. He was telling a quick story about how he met a guy in college who used to pop the bottom and do the whole. He described shotgunning a beer. He just didn't know what it was fucking called. So the guy who just chugged the beer goes, oh, you mean this with the key and the blah blah, or like with a knife or whatever the fuck. He goes, yeah, I've seen that. He goes, I could do that. He's like, you could do that? He's like, yeah. So they tossed him another one, and sure enough, he pulled out his car key and popped it and fucking went off. I said, this guy is my hero. He is a whole vibe. He is a whole vibe right now. He had the whole place.
He is a whole vibe.
He had the whole place turned up. If I had to pick, after everybody that went on stage, if I had to pick who the first one was going to be, I'm glad it was Jeff. Because Jeff tore it up. Jeff turned this into a one-man show. He chugs the beer. The building goes bananas. They're loud. And then they're like, oh, yeah, shotgun. Oh, I could do that. And he pops it. No prize. That was all for pride. All for the love of the game. Where he just pops the can and fucking kicks it back.
He did that shit.
He did that shit
for free?
For free. For the love of the game, my guy. He just did it because it was time. He's on stage. The lights are on bright. He may never get this chance again, and this is the one skill he has. Fuck it. We popping beer right now, and he fucking went for it. So excited. I was excited for Jeff. So we played another game and another game, and then somewhere in the middle, the prize ended up being this really big silicone dildo.
That's weird.
And so like he was like, all right,
good for him.
Now mind you, they pulled out the dildo as a prize about midway through the games, so everyone's toasted. So the girls are obviously laughing, they want a piece of that dildo action, and the dudes they want the dildo to be a dick about it. So everyone's competing hard now. You could have heard a pin drop. Everybody was so focused. Everybody in that room wanted to win that dildo. So they were like going, and some BBW white lady, we'll put it. She got the bingo, and when you go, oh, by the way, you know how sometimes when you play bingo, people think they have bingo, but they fucked up, so you have to check the card.
Yeah.
So whenever somebody says bingo, they bring them onto the stage and they have the DJ check the card first. If you have bingo, it plays the Super Mario flag song. That thing when you get the flag. When you don't have it, it gives you the dead sound. Like in front of everybody. Funny. So the big lady gets the approval. She's got it. And they go, okay, you won the dildo, but remember, we can't just give you a prize. You have to earn
God, if they tell her to neck that shit on stage.
So they said, all right, I'm going to put the dildo here on the ground. I need you to get that dildo up to shoulder's length without using your hands. And sure enough, this bitch went right to work. It was almost as if she's been waiting all night to put that shit in her mouth. She didn't even try any other method, my guy. She got on her knees, picked that shit in her mouth, and stood up with that shit fucking right in her mouth. And everybody was like, oh, man, Amber ain't playing. I don't even remember what her name is, but she looked like Amber. Amber is not out here playing.
She didn't rinse that shit. She raw dogged that. Well,
it was a sealed package. They opened it. She opened the package before the game started. I don't know if that helps at all, but she did. She took it raw dog.
Wait. Time out. So they opened up a dildo package.
Right.
Place that dildo on the floor.
Yes, the bottom, it's a sticky part. It's an adhesive to the dildo. Like you would, when you would put the dildo to the wall.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's made for.
Now.
She she has what? Full blown AIDS at this point.
So not only did she suck that thing on stage, but she sucked it so hard that the adhesive popped off.
Now, mind you, no. Yeah. She did that.
She used teeth.
But it gets even worse because when she got down on her knees to pick it up, she only really had the head because she just needed to get it above the shoulder. So the host was making this joke about the fact that, oh, baby, you can't just tease the head, and she put the fucking thing down.
So she necked it.
She necked it. The whole thing.
Like a sleeve of saltines.
She took that comment as a fucking insult to her and her family, and she fucking dicked the whole fucking thing down like that. I was like, man, we got some.
Who was with her that night?
We got some. Oh, you know what's funny? She was with a group of girls. I don't even know what they were doing.
Oh,
but
they're gonna have fun.
I was gonna say they're turned up because now they got a dildo to play with for the rest of their evening.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Anyway, so we started drinking. We're drinking. We're having a good night. It is what it is, right? We're having a good time no matter what. Watching all this shit go on in this place was fucking crazy. It's like voyeurism times 100. So I'm not gonna front. The last game that we played, I was phasing in and out. I wasn't really paying attention.
Okay.
And they said at the beginning of the last round, they said what we're gonna do is that we're gonna have 4 winners, and each winner will have a prize of some kind, but they're tiered. There will be a 4th place, a 3rd place, a 2nd place, and a 1st place, and the 1st place is going to win the grand prize. So the 4th place, I forgot what the fuck it was. The 3rd place, I think it was like a guitar or something, like an acoustic guitar or some shit. The 2nd one was an air fryer, and the grand prize was for you and a special person in your life to take a trip on them to Las Vegas. That was the grand prize. They said we're going to pay for you and one other person for you to go to Las Vegas. It was like a free trip type shit. I did not know that when the round started because, like I said, I was phasing in and out. I had to pee and everything. So I was online crossing out my numbers for the pee. I took my piss. I came back to the table. I'm crossing my numbers. And all of a sudden he said 65. I crossed off 65 and I noticed I had a whole line of X's. So I said, oh, are we doing 1 line or 2 line? Because I was fucked up. I couldn't remember. And they said, oh, 1 line. I said, oh, I have bingo. And they said, oh, you should say something. I said, yeah, okay. So I looked up to the host. I said, hey, I got bingo. He was like, you got bingo? Come on up. I said, oh, okay, cool. So I went on the stage.
He should have been like, all right there, buddy, but I ain't sucking any dick.
He said, I got boundaries in this motherfucker.
You're a boring drunk, man. Yeah. You gotta be stupid when you lit.
So I was the first one on stage, and then we had to keep playing until they ended up with 4 winners. So they kept playing again and again and again. Now we got 4 people on the stage. So he said, remember, we can't just give you a prize. You got to earn the prize. And so there's 4 of us out there, which is different from all the other games. And he said, okay, here's what we're going to do to start. The game that we're going to play is called Finish the Lyric. The DJ is going to play a song up until a point, and then once it stops, you have to keep the song going with the lyrics. Now, if you don't know the lyrics, that's fine. We're not going to judge you. But what we are judging as far as who the winner is going to be is we need to see some effort. We need to see some energy. We need to see, just perform, right? Show us something here.
Oh, this is your moment.
So I said, okay, this depends on the fucking song. Let's see what's going down. So the first song they played was "Thank You for Being a Friend." Now, I of course know the song. I know what it's to. I know it's the Golden Girls. That's my ladies. I don't remember the words to the song. So I just started fronting and just started mouthing shit, but I wasn't really feeling it. You could tell in my body language I wasn't really yada, yada, yada. But I mumbled enough where when it came down to elimination, I was not eliminated. But you kind of feel like I was on the cusp. I was like right there.
Okay.
Like if not me, it would have been. You know what I'm saying? It was like either or. Now, mind you, it's me and 3 other women. I'm the only dude on stage. Let's keep that in mind, right? So the next song.
Oh, Trump got rid of that. You can't do that.
Yeah, that's DEI. Can't do that. So
You can't
the
do that.
second song was in West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground. Was what that one, Fresh Prince. Now, this one I know to the T. So the swagger switch got flipped on with this one, right? I was feeling myself with this one. So elimination time. Actually, no, it wasn't elimination time yet. As a matter of fact, no, I take it back. The other girl didn't get eliminated after Golden Girls. She got eliminated after this one, after Fresh Prince. Because then the next song was, I forget the name of it, but you know the song where it's like, it's just a small town girl.
Oh, God.
Living in a lonely world. So obviously I know that one. So I'm into it. And so another person leaves, and now it's down to me and the other chick. I'm toasted, bro. I completely forgot prizes are on the line for this.
Oh, so at this point, it's just for the love of the game.
I'm just fucking around. So I'm thinking, okay, here comes the next song, right? He goes, no, we're going to change the game now because it's me and one other person. He said, we're going to change the game.
Okay.
We're not doing lyrics anymore. So here's what we're going to do. DJ is going to play a song, and that song has a dance attached to it. And the two of you are going to be up there, and the one who can get the closest to the dance, or at the very least, dances the best, will win. Now, here's the funny part. When he's going over the instructions, the whole room is quiet because they're paying attention, and everyone's drunk. So you know when you're drunk and you're really trying to pay attention, you don't say shit to nobody, you just kind of lean forward. Like, it helps you with the audio if you lean forward into it. So he's explaining when he first, I missed the part, when he first said finish the lyric, Steph, who, by the way, our seats were like right in front of the stage, so I could hear Steph clear as day. When they said finish the lyric, Steph screamed because they're like, oh, this is what he does, right? So when he said the last round was for dance, she lost her fucking mind.
Oh my
and
God.
She was the only one in the room that did, because she's the only one in the room that knew.
She's like, I'm
about to bust this bitch's ass. Like, she was the only one in the entire club who knew this was about to be fucked up for this lady. She's in fucking trouble, and she doesn't fucking know it. And my wife's going fucking, she went, yes, like real fucking loud. And the people we were sitting next to all looked at her, and they're leaning forward like, is that a good thing or something? Like, you're screaming. She's like, he is about to smoke this bitch. So they said, try to get as close to the song as you could. Now here's the deal. The song they chose was something swagger. There's a sway to the dance. That's the dance. When you swagger something, and you super. I know the dance. I've seen it before, right? But like they do like a swag, like left, right, and I remember in the video that pretty much the dance is the swagging left to right. But in the video, if you watch the video, there's people in the background doing other things. So it's more like a vibe than it is an actual dance.
Yeah.
So I started noticing when the music played that the audience was doing the swag, and she started doing the swag. But I had it in my head, I think the swag is the only thing she knows how to do. I don't think she knows how to do anything else. So my drunk ass decided, in front of all these people, all the lights are on me, it's time to turn the fuck up.
Fucking game time.
And this was the moment that I've been training for my entire life. I pulled every trick I had in my head. I'm going side to side. I did a fucking heel toe for no reason.
My God.
No reason. That place, they were already cheering because they're trying to get you hyped so the crowd goes crazy anyway. When I started heel toeing, you couldn't hear the music. It was deafening. It was.
She didn't record it?
She recorded some of it because she was going banana sandwich, and then when they were getting ready to announce the winner, I wanted to make sure she caught that because I knew I was winning. There was no way. You
Meanwhile, in your head, you still don't remember there's a prize.
I don't remember there's a prize. No.
You're crushing this lady's soul right now.
I'm destroying this
reason.
woman's existence on Earth, and she doesn't even know it. And so I completely forgot about the prizes. This is a true story. I completely forgot about the prizes. I just wanted to win because fuck it, right? See, I didn't have to put a dick in my mouth, so this was perfect for me. Right? There was another one too where they were competing for a plushy, a stuffed animal, like a life-size stuffed animal sloth, where they had to give the sloth lap dances and shit. It was a weird night.
God.
But this was right in my wheelhouse, so I was good. So when they put the two of us together, me and the other lady, and I told Steph, I said, record, because I want to be announced the winner and then put it on my podcast that I was the winner. So he came out, he put us side by side, and then he whipped out the fucking air fryer. And then I remembered, oh yeah, the air fryer is one of the prizes. And I said, Steph's been looking at air fryers recently. We about to win an air fryer. I'm straight. I'm straight. Like, I just want us an air fryer. It's going to be great. Right? So if you watch the video, I have the video, right, of him getting ready to announce the winner, and he pulls out the air fryer. If you look at me, I'm gesturing towards the air fryer because I think I'm about to win an air fryer. So I'm gesturing like, yeah, give me the air fryer. This shit is over with. I just bust this bitch's ass. Give me that air fryer. And then he said, to the second best singer and the second best dancer, here's the air fryer. And then he said, her. And for a split second, I was tight because I'm like, there's no way I lost. That air fryer should be mine. And then it dawned on me. He said second. So then I said, wait a minute. That means I won. When he said second, Steph screamed again because that meant that I was first. So for me, after he gave her the air fryer, he pulled out this inflatable, like not raft, but like this little thing that you sit in at the pool, like an inflatable like seat or lay down thing, and it had boarding pass and all kinds of like gimmicky stuff. He goes, and the grand prize winning a trip to Las Vegas is AJ. And he gave me the fucking thing, and I went, oh shit, I just won a trip to Vegas. Like, it wasn't until that exact moment when I realized I had just won a trip to Vegas.
That's funny.
So I'm on stage like, I'm excited because you'll see in the video when I showed it to you, the confetti is falling. I have confetti falling on me. Yeah, they dropped confetti on me. The lights were going all over the place. The whole building stood up. It was crazy. So, of course, in my wrestling brain, I thought to myself, they may want the picture, like the moment picture of the victory.
You were about to shoot a fucking promo.
So I picked up the raft and put it over my head so everybody can see that I'm the best human being that ever lived in humankind. And I'm like, all of y'all. And I was thinking, I told the host, because he came up to me while everybody was screaming, and I said, that fat bitch had to suck a dick to come out a winner. All I did was wiggle my ass a bit. That's it. Don't give him everything. You can't give him everything. You can only give him a little. So they took my information down. and waiting to hear back from Bingo Loco about the goddamn specifics. But yes, the grand prize winner of Bingo Loco from this past Saturday is your boy, AJ Orsini. He won the grand prize, and I could not shut Steph up about it the entire fucking night.
Oh my goodness!
And we went back to the hotel. The hotel, by the way, on the same block as Bingo Loco. So there was a few people that were actually staying in the hotel that we were staying in. So we went back inside the hotel to try to get snacks before we went upstairs. And there were people coming in from the club also going to get snacks, and they're telling the staff, yo, this dude just killed the whole club next door, bro. He fucking won a trip to Las Vegas. And they were like, oh shit, for real? They were like, well, and I couldn't deny it. I'm still holding the floaty in my hand.
Well, kind of a big deal.
Yeah, well, kind of a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Kind of a big deal.
I want to brag, but I mean, if I'm being honest, I do.
I did. I won the fuck out of that trip. That's for sure. That did happen. But yeah, funny. Steph was like, did we really just win a fucking I was like, yes, we did. This is the second time, by the way. This was by far the bigger trip, the biggest prize. But there was a few times. There was one time me and Steph went for '90s night at a casino not too far from here in New York, where they were doing like a whole '90s concert thing. And they brought back all the old, like, old head '90s house people, like, I like to move it, like that guy and shit. That's where we met. We met him. He passed away recently, but we met him that night. And that was the funniest shit ever. I was drunk off my ass that night too, and he was like, "Man, I fucking hate that song. Man, it makes me money though. It makes me money." I'm like, "Yeah, I hate it too, but you the man, bro. You keep singing that shit."
I hate that song too, and it doesn't make me money, but you are.
Yeah, you are all right, brother. If it makes you feel a little better, I do also think that song is a piece of shit by now, but don't worry about it. And they had the sponsor of the concert was WKTU here in New York, radio station 103.5, and they had right before the last act came on, which was Ace of Base. Right before they came on, they held a quick radio contest where they would do same thing as this. Actually, now that I think about it, it was finish the lyric, and the DJ would play a song, and then you'd have to finish the lyric. And I thought about like 3 people went, and they couldn't do it. So Steph was poking me the whole time. Fucking try. I was like, but I don't know these songs. Up until that point, they were 90 songs, and I know most 90 songs, but some of these I couldn't remember the fucking lyrics to. So I was like, all right, fuck it. I'll embarrass myself. I'm drunk enough. Let's go. So there's like, anybody else? So I raised my hand. He's about to give me the microphone. He goes, all right, here's the song. And the song that they played was Right Said Fred, I'm Too Sexy. So I was like, okay. So they played the song. They played half the hook. And because it's I'm Too Sexy for my shirt, I do the rest of the lyrics. I finished it, and I won the fucking contest and won the shirt. When we were kids, remember when we were kids, and we went to the NSYNC concert with Mom, and did the same thing, radio station dance contest, do an NSYNC dance, and I did the NSYNC dance, and I won that. This shit just happens, bro. This shit just fucking...
Good on you, buddy, because I would have fucking never done that shit. You got me fucked up.
This shit just fucking happens. And the whole, bro, you want to talk about, if there was ever a moment that I think that my wife has never been hornier in her entire fucking life, it was when I won that fucking prize. Because everybody was talking about the last fucking game. Everybody, there were people coming up to the stage like, bro, what the fuck? You killed that shit. I was like, thank you. It's what I do, please. And I thought she was coming into K-Bar shit. I thought she was coming in and telling him, hey, don't fill his head up with all that bullshit. But nope. She was just like, yep, that's me. That's my man. That's my husband. I'm going to fuck his brains out when this is over because he's the best. And she said that, and the host was like, damn, he won twice. I was like, yeah, I just stay winning, bro. I don't know what to fucking tell you. This is just a day. This is
winners win, dude.
I told him, I said, this is
winners
just a glimpse into my fucking life, bro. A glimpse. You have no idea, bro. I stay winning all the time. That's just what I do. I just fucking win all the time. And it was like, I get it. He felt it. He's like, I get it. I understand. So I don't know when the fuck that trip's gonna happen, but if it happens to happen, or if they happen to send me to Vegas, I don't know, the weekend of the 19th and the 20th.
What if they let you choose the day?
That's even better because I'm choosing the 19th and the 20th. If they take care of airfare and hotel for me to go to Vegas.
You going to Mania again?
I think I'm going to Mania again.
That's crazy.
Because we said it ourselves. We said, listen, this is probably not the best time for us to be taking a trip like that. Blah, blah, blah. Exactly, yeah. But if somebody else is footing the motherfucking bill. Yeah. As I said, yeah. So it is what it is, man. I'm down for it. Let's see what happens.
That's what's up. There you go. It sounds like you had much more fun than I fucking had.
Well, no one rushed me off the stage, that's for sure.
That's true. If anything, they wanted more.
They, a couple of them were like, yo. And I was feeling
I heard some whisperings of an encore.
Yeah, man, it was rumblings, small rumblings. Oh man, my wife even said it when we were once the show was over, people were clearing out. I had to stay because I had to, give them my information, and they had to go over, how this works, and we're gonna contact you, and all the stuff that you have to sit through real quick. Didn't take too long, but the whole time he's talking, whatever, they gave us the information. We're getting ready to leave, and Steph goes, "You're so lucky you didn't play a Justin Timberlake or an NSYNC song." I said, "Dan, don't do that."
Why are they lucky? They lost. They're
They
out a trip. How are they lucky?
I said, don't do that to them, man, because they already said the night's over. People leave, and then I don't. If they're gonna leave, if the room's emptying out, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Let's get back to where everyone was looking at me and, and paying me the full attention. And then
I don't know how you do it, man. I don't know. I don't know how two people can come from the same parents and be completely different in things like that. No fucking thank you, dude. Look away from me. I'll do the dance, but you guys need to look away. Kind of like Squid Games. Like I don't want nobody looking at me while I do this.
I don't know either, to be honest with you, because you're all like that. Because Lily said the same thing. She was like, I could never. So I don't know.
I could and would never.
I don't know where I got it from, but I got it because I'm going to Vegas.
Hey, got you a trip to Vegas. So.
Got me a trip to Vegas. So